A larger set of weights, a smaller set of weights. We're starting down on the floor. Here we go. We're laying down on the floor. Like I said, I have heavier weights. I have lighter weights. You are bringing your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug right here. Add little circles on your back. Circles go around in the opposite direction. Keep one knee into your chest, extend the other one out. There is your long stretch for your hip. Enjoy that right there. That should feel good. Bring the knee in. Here comes the other side. Extend the leg out. Big opening for your hip. Bring both knees in one more time. Here's the knee hug. Circles on your back. Take it around. Change directions. Long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Extend everything out. Once you have everything stretched out, banana. Take everything off to one side. Stretch the side of your body. Feel the length down one side. Walk your hands and feet over to the other side. And there's your stretch here. Bring it back to center. Long stretch here. Bring your arms down by your side. Take your feet flat on the floor. Windshield wiper legs. Here's your chance. Take it from one side to the other. So you can now open up your hips. Take a couple more here, just a chance. So open up your hips. Open up the front of your thigh. Bring yourself to center. Feet are on the floor, arms are by your side. It's a bridge. I'm using it to warm everything up. So right there, feel the opening, front of the legs. Bring it down. Do that again. Lift your hips. Bring it down. This time, if you want to take your arms up and over, take them up and over. And then you bring it all back down. Here's the up and over. Bring it down. One more time. Lift your hips. Arms go over. Bring it all down. Hips go up halfway. Fingertips towards the ceiling. And a rotation, upper body. Roll off to one side. So now you're adding that mobility through your upper back. Bring it to center. Take it to the other side. We'll do that one more time on each side. Rotate. Feel the stretch. Bring it to center. Rotate. Bring it to center. Hips go down. Push your palms in towards the ceiling. That's your wrist stretch. Flip your fingertips away. Add a stretch. Wrist, forearm here. And then take it on the other side. Bring your arms by your side. We're taking floor angels. You're going to take your arms up and around. This is a great chance to stretch through your shoulders. And then you bring them back down and through. So wherever it works, we do try to keep our elbows, our wrists down as you take the stretch, and also zip up the core. Let's do that one more time. And then when you finish that one, you're going to bring your knees towards your chest and now roll to your side. We're doing one more mobility move. You're off to the side. Your knees are stacked. Your hands are stacked. And you're going to open this top arm, open it up, and then bring it back. So think mobility here. You're going to open up, try to keep your knees stacked. We don't want to let our knees slide as you move the arm. There's the open. Maybe it makes it back. Maybe it doesn't. One more time. finish that one, and now we take it off to the other side. You're gonna bring your knees back up to center, roll off to the other side, stack your knees, stack your hips, top arm opens up, and you bring it back. You open up, you bring it back. 2 more times. Open and back. 1 more. Open. Bring it back. Go return to the back. Step 1 foot down, 1 leg up. Quick hamstring stretch. Put the foot to the ceiling. Add a bend. Push the foot to the ceiling. Add a bend. Here's the push. Bend. 1 more time. Push. Ankle circles. Take it around one direction. Take it in the other direction. Switch legs. This leg comes down. The other one goes up. Push the foot into the ceiling. Add the bend. Push the foot. Bend. 2 more. Push. Bend. 1 more time. Push. Bend. Here comes that push. Add your ankle circles. Circle it around. Circle it around. Switch directions. Bring the foot down to the floor. We're going right into some crunches here. Take your hands behind your head. Classic crunch. Exhale, lift. Release it down. Exhale, lift. Release. Think zip the core. Keep the rib cage in. The one thing we want to avoid when crunching is letting the belly push towards the ceiling. You want to keep it engaged as you exhale, lift, and release. 1 more time here. Bring it down. Slide 1 leg out. We have 1 leg out, 1 bent. I'm taking my hands underneath my hips. Add your crunch. Here's your exhale, lift, release down. Little more challenging because now we're restricting where the movement. We want to keep the movement in the core. Now, if this bothers your neck or shoulders, you need to focus on lifting below your rib cage. 3 more. Here's 3. It's 2. 1 more time. And now we work our quadricep. Hands are by your side. Slide the leg up for your quadricep. Slide the leg down. Now, this is important. It stops at 45 degrees. We stop it there so that we don't use our hip flexor and we keep the work in the quadricep. Slide up, slide down. Also, see if you can keep a hover. When you take the leg down, it doesn't actually meet the floor. There's the down, a little hover. Slide up, slide down. And then let's keep our pelvis level and your core engaged. 2 more times. 1. And here's 2. Take a bridge, use it as a stretch. Feet are flat, push into the feet, lift your hips. Bring it down. Slide the opposite leg out. Hands are behind my hips. And right here, add your crunch. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Here's your up and down, up and down. Lift. 3 more here. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. 1 more time. Finish that one. It's your quadricep. Slide up. Slide the leg up 45. Slide down hover. Slide up to 45, slide down, hover. It's your lift and your lower. And then we check. Pelvis level, zipping through the core. 5 more. 5, slide down. 4, slide down. 3, 2, one more time. Bridge. Both your feet are on the floor. Use it as a stretch through your hip, your quadricep. So focus now on getting a nice stretch through the front of the body here. We're bringing everything down. We are going right into our chest work with our weights. You would grab your heavier set of weights, and we're starting with our chest press. One in each hand. Set yourself up, goalpost on the bottom. Zip up the core. Here comes the push, and bring it down. Push, bring it down. Up, down, up, down. There's your push. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Now single arm, just the front arm goes up. You can keep the back arm down. Push, bring it down. Keep yourself centered. We have one arm goes up. Same arm each time. There's your push and bring it down. We're doing 5 more on this side. There's your 5. So higher number set of reps. Offset, which means we have to work harder to stay centered. One more time. And now the back arm. You can rest the front arm and take the opposite arm. Push and bring it down. Push, bring it down. Now, is your pelvis still level? Are you stable through your low back? And then we push with the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2. We are going to end. Both your arms go up together for 5. Take it up and bring it down. Take it up, bring it down. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights down. Now we're going to go into pullovers. I'm going to use my one heavier weight. Set yourself up, and then you take the arms over and you pull it back. We're going to be doing a higher number of reps. I'll tell you when we're halfway so we can switch the hand in front. There's your over and you pull. And again, we scan. Pelvis stays level. Use the zip of your core. There's your over, your pull. My arms are straight. Feel free to bend your elbows if that feels better for you. You have one more to go. And then we switch the hand that's in front. That just changes the sensation a little bit. And then you take it over and you might notice a little different feeling as you let the arms go over and bring it back. Take it over and bring it back. There's your over and your over. We have 5 to go in this exercise. Here's your 5, 4, 3, here's 2, one more time. Once you finish that, we are coming into our chest flies. Chest flies, I'm going to switch out. I have a little different size weights I'm using for my chest flies. Use whatever size works for you. This is when we're going to take the arms up, palms face each other, and then you have the open and the squeeze up. Here's your open and your lift. Here's the open and lift. Now at the top, let's stop with the weights right above your shoulders. And think strength as you squeeze up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going into that offset. You can rest the back arm. Just the front arm is opening and closing. There's the open. So now I have just one arm. You're going to have to work a little bit harder to keep yourself centered and right a little more chest strength as you open it up and bring it up. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we have, there's your last one. Switch sides. You can bring the front arm down, back arm goes up. There's the open and bring it up. Open, bring it up. Again, really focus. We have to use our core. We have to stay centered the best we can. Think no wobbling through your upper body. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. We are going to end with both of our arms together. Bring the other arm up. Here comes that open up for your chest. Bring it back up. Open and squeeze. Open, squeeze. 3 more. 3, 2. One more time. Tricep press. Palms are up, and right here, you just slide the elbows by your rib cage, push up. Think of this as your tricep push-up, but we're reversed and we're using weights. When you do a tricep push-up, you let the elbow slide by your rib cage, you push right back up. The focus is the triceps, but because we're in this position, we also get to use our chest with each down and up. There's your down and up, down and up. We'll do 2 more here. There's 1 and 2. Now go ahead, bring your weights down. You can set them off to the side. Give yourself a stretch. Now, I don't know what's going to feel best for you. I'm taking a long stretch. I want to open up my chest. We did a lot of chest work. Wherever it feels good to get that opening for your chest. We're going to roll upright here. I'm going to roll up by bending my legs a little bit and then using my thighs. Feel free to roll up just with your legs straight. Once you get there, spinal stretch. Drop your chin, round through your spine. Give yourself a good stretch here down the back side. You are going to bring yourself up. And now we're going to work our inner thigh while we're sitting. So we usually do like up and over the block, but today I want to work on the inner thighs. So take one leg out in front and drop the toes off to the side. Relax your shoulders, and now when you lift, I want you to focus on lifting with the inner thigh each time. So you should feel that lift up and bring it down. Lift, release it down. So there should be good effort right here. And we think slide up, slide down, slide up, slide down. Lift and lower, lift, lower. I'm tossing in 2 more right here. There's 1 and 2. And you should have felt work right here. Tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Give it a good little rub. And we have the other side to go. The other foot goes out. The toes fall off to the side. Think of your arch going towards the ceiling as you lift and bring it down. There's your up and your down. Lift, lower, lift, lower, up. And then remember, breathe. Sometimes we hold our breath when we do certain exercises. I want you to exhale. There's your up and your down. You have 2 to go. We're almost there. There's 1 and there's 2. And then go ahead. Tap it out, rub it out, make it feel good. Now, because we just did the inner thighs, I'm going to have us do our outer thighs. Lay on your side. We'll start with our clamshell. We'll go into our outer leg lifts and move on from there. So right here, wherever you want to take your knees, where you get the best clamshell, I change mine up. Sometimes mine are right in front. Sometimes they are back a little further. Just depends where I want to get the work in my hip area. And there's your lift and your squeeze. Remember, watch your knees. They stay stacked. If they're not staying stacked, that means you're probably rolling back in the top hip. So keep the hips stacked. You have 1 more to go. Now extend your legs out straight. Here comes the outer with your legs straight. Put it a little bit behind you and then add the lift and the lower. Here's your lift and your lower. There's your up and your down, up and down. Lift and squeeze down. So we're really focused on the outside of the leg here. There's 4, 3, 2, and now we take it over to the other side. You're gonna gracefully flip over how you want to get there. Clamshell is first. You can have your knees either in front, maybe they're a little bit behind, knees completely stacked, and then you add a lift. Now to keep it as active as possible, focus on resisting on the way up and squeeze on the way down. Resist up and squeeze on the way down. It's a lift and a lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. Now your legs go out so we can do it with the straight leg. Remember, the leg goes a little bit behind and then add the lift and the lower. Good chance Check to see if your waistline's up and away from the mat. Even though we're focused on the hip and the glutes, we can still pull the waistline away from the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead, bring yourself through into a child's pose. You can roll over, press your hips back, give yourself a stretch through your hips. Now that might be sitting higher, it might be taking it lower, wherever that stretch feels good for you. Bring yourself to your hands and knees, cow cat, just a chance to work on your mobility here. Mobility for your back as you look up, drop the belly, chin to chest, roll through the spine. Take a couple of these, make it feel good. One more time. We are now going to work on our back side, doing some rows. Heavier weight for the rows. We did our chest, we want to even it out. We're going to do our back now. Lighter weight for flies. We'll do that after. Right here, I'm doing my rows from a lunge position. You can always take it from all fours. It's a little harder that way, depending what kind of challenge you want. There's your row up, and you bring it down. Row up, release it down. Little higher number of reps again. We did more reps with the chest. We're going to even that out and do higher reps with our back as well. There's the pull and slow it down. Pull, slow it down. Keep going. We're going to add in 10 more. There's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weight down. Give that arm a little break. We switch sides. Again, get yourself in a good lunge position, super stable. Grab your weight, add your pull, and your release. Pull, release. Remember the elbow kind of goes back. That is so you don't crunch in your neck and your shoulders. You have your lift and lower, lift, lower. Squeeze, control down. Time to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your heavier weight down. Give yourself a little break. Now I want to do reverse flies. We did chest flies. Reverse flies are just a great exercise. Strengthener for your shoulders. Great stability. When you start with this, make sure you roll your shoulder back and down. Keep it there, and then you lift to the side. You bring it down. You lift to the side. Bring it down. Now, if you're feeling too much strain in your shoulder, make sure your shoulder blade is back and down. It makes a huge difference in the movement. There's your lift and your lower. Smaller muscle group, it's the back of your shoulder. You have to lean forward so you make sure it stays there as you lift and bring it down. We're doing 5 more. I'm tossing in a higher number of reps today. There's your 5. We don't usually do that many in this exercise. Really focus on your form. You have 2 to go. 1 more time. And then you can go ahead. Switch sides. Shake it out. Take it to the other side. Set yourself up. Here's the most important part. Get that shoulder. Roll it back and down. Glue it there. And then you lift and you lower. You have to keep your shoulder blade back and down to make the exercise effective. There's the lift and the lower. Up, control it down. Right here, strength up, control down. Lift up. So we're not using momentum. You're strengthening this area of your back. Makes a huge difference in everything that we do. We have 5 more to go. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more time. You're going to bring the weight down. I'm going to have you come up to standing. So bring yourself up, whatever method works for you. Once you're up, kind of shake out your arms, give them a little break. Take your feet out wide. We're going right into side lunges. I'm going to have you take a side lunge to one side lunge to the other. So we did our inner outer thighs. Nice chance to stretch them out. Get some movement here. One more time to each side. There comes your slide to one side. Now today, you're going to slide off to the side. And now when you come up, it's a curtsy lunge. You're going to push off and take your curtsy lunge. Go back out, take your side lunge. Lunge, push off, here comes your curtsy lunge. Bring it up. So think of it as a little finger-legged squat. There's your step out, stretch, strength, core, bring it in. Stretch out here, push off, use your core, bring it down. Here's your out, and your in. 3 more. Step wide, push off, use your core, squat down. There's your out, and you're in. We have 1 more to go. Step out, bring it in, take it out wide, and now lunge to the other side. Here we go. You know what we did on one side, we have to do on the other. Here's that push off, bring it up. Here's your big step, push, bring it out. There's your step. And then we try to be graceful. So we don't want to be like thumping. You're going to use strength right here. Bring it down. Here's that grace. Soft tap. Up. Bring it down. 3 to go. 3. Here's your 2. 1 more time. Step. When you go out, take your lunge 1 more time and then hold it there and take it side to side. Just a couple of these. Finish this one. Take a stretch, bring it to the center, take your toes to the front, push your hips back, stretch it out right here. Bring yourself all the way up. Stand up tall. Bring your feet in. I do want to do our lunge and crouch movement. Give yourself space. You're going to keep the right foot to the front, step back, take your lunge. Slide straight down. Bring it in halfway. Take your crouch. All the way back, here's your lunge. Halfway in, there's your crouch. Full step back, lunge, torso tall. Here's the crouch. It's a little hinge. Here's the back. Here's the crouch. 3 more to go. Lunge and crouch. So you might notice, right, that takes balance. Each time you step back, there's your lunge, slide down, your crouch. One more time, lunge. Here's the crouch. And then shake it out. We have the other side. Shake it, shake it. Here we go. Start with the lunge. Big step back. Slide straight down. Here's your crouch. Lunge, big step, slide down. Halfway in, take it down. Full lunge back. Halfway. Here's the full lunge, slide down. Halfway. Again, lunge back. Halfway, lots of strength in the front leg. Full lunge, weights even. Bring it up, it's half. Here's your last one, take it back. Bring it up. And then keep yourself all the way right there. Shake it out, give yourself a nice little shake. Shake, 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 shake. Meet at the back of the mat. You know we have to get our plates in. I'm gonna toss in our side plates. While we're there, here we go, chin to chest, roll down. Hands meet the mat. Hold your plank. There we go. I want you to feel the plank right here. Now we did our chest, we did our back, so the plank should feel a little more challenging because we've exhausted our upper body muscles already. Side plank, I'm using my knee. You're going to turn it off to the side. Feel free to keep your feet stacked or staggered. Side planks are different for everybody. You pick the version that works for you today. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it back to your plank. Here comes the plank. Hold it here. Center yourself. Strong legs. Keep holding it. Here comes a side plank. Maybe you stack your feet. Maybe you stagger your feet. Once you get there, you hold it. There's the hold for the plank. Bring it back into your plank right here. Take your knees to the floor. Lower to your forearms. Here's your low plank. Bring your knees up. Hold your plank here. Now keep pressing down into your elbows, your forearms. Lift your hips a little bit. Think of a little pike. Lift your hips. Walk your feet in a little closer. Push your forearms into the mat. I'm bringing some work into your shoulders. Lift your hips a little bit. Walk your feet in. Hold it here. One more time. Your hips go up. You push into your forearms. Lift up. Walk your feet a little closer. Hold it here. Take one more breath. Release the knees down. Sweep your arms back by your side. Relax to your neck and shoulders. We're going to slide all the way onto your front side. Bring yourself all the way down right here. Reach your arms overhead. Maybe you make a Y or an I. We're swimming. You're going to take your toes away, add a little hover, and then opposite arm, opposite leg. Swim it out right here. Take a couple more, feel the backside working. Here comes your locust. Sweep your hands by your thighs. Fingers reach to your toes. Cobra, hands by your rib cage, shoulders back. There it goes. There's your stretch. Take a look off to one side. Take a look off to the other side. Release yourself down. And we're going to flip right over onto our back side. Gracefully bring yourself over. We're on our back. We're going to start with the bridge. Feet are flat. Press into your feet. Lift your hips. Feel the stretch. Use it as a little break right here, stretching everything out. Bring your hips down. Bottoms of the feet come together, butterfly bound angle. Hands come behind your head. Here's your crunch. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Up and down. Up, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Here's the hug. Reverse curl. Arms are by your side. I'm doing mine with my legs bent, so my palms are up. Legs straight. You can put your palms down. Lift your hips off the mat. Release it down. Now, remember here, it's not about how big the movement is. I need you to focus. Use the core. Lift the hips. Release it down. Now, we don't want to push into our arms so much that you're not using your core at all. We have 5 to go. There's your 5. 4, 3. Here's 2. And now when you finish this one, take your knees right over your hips. So now you have knees over your hips. You'll know they're there because your core should be working. Fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Take your biceps by your ears, hold it here. Zip the core, push your low back into the mat, tap one foot down, bring it up, switch. Tap and switch. Tap and switch. There's the tap and the switch. Exhale. Are you stable through the center? 4, 3, 2. Bicycle is next. Hands behind your head. Take your armpit across to your knee and bring it to center. Lift your shoulder off the mat. Bring it to center. Lift the shoulder. Center. Shoulder. Center. There's the lift. So now the focus is get the shoulder blade off the floor and the lift comes from the core. We have 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your knees over your hips. You can squeeze your thighs together, open your arms to the side. We have our hip rolls. Roll your knees off to one side. Now, as you roll, check that you keep your legs completely stacked. Pause. Bring it to center. And now to the other side. Squeeze the thighs together. Keep the knees completely stacked. Bring it back to center. There's the roll. Pause when you get there. Bring it back to center. Roll. Squeeze the thighs together. Hold it here. Return to center. One more time each side. There's the roll. Center. roll, center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Little circles on your back. Take both your feet up towards the ceiling. Arms by your side. Single leg drop. Drop one leg down. Bring it up. Drop a leg down. Bring it up. There's the drop and the lift. Drop and lift. 4, 3, 2. Now drop the leg here. One leg is down, one is up. Fingertips go to the ceiling. Exhale, lift your chest, reach outside your thigh, rub your palms together, try and get your shoulder blades off the mat as you rub, 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 rub. Bring it back to center. Switch legs. Opposite leg goes down. Exhale, lift. Reach outside. Rub, 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 rub. You should feel your core right here. Remember, breathe, 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 breathe. Bring it to center. Bring both your knees in. Give yourself a big hug. Take a long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. There's the lengthening. We are going to stretch from the front side. So one more time, I need you to roll over onto your front side. Our first stretch is going to be our quadricep stretch. Once you get there, bring the heel towards the glutes. Maybe you reach it, maybe you hold your pants. And the goal is to feel a really nice stretch down the front of the thigh. We're adding on, take the arm out to the side, and now you're going to take that leg up and behind you. This is more of a pretzel stretch, so you can now stretch a little bit more through the shoulder, the quadricep, and you bring yourself back to the front side. Here comes the other side. Heel comes towards your glutes. Maybe you reach your ankle, your foot, your pants. As you exhale, let your hips relax down into your mat. And the stretch is down the front of the thigh. Open your arm up to the side. And then give yourself a stretch as you reach the foot behind. Bring yourself back to the front side. Push yourself back into your child's pose. Now here it comes. You can take your hands out to the front, stretch through your shoulders. You can let your elbows come down to the mat. Feel that change. Now bring yourself up to your hands and knees. Cow cat. Drop the belly, look up. Round through the spine. One more time. Drop, look up. Round through the spine. Take one foot forward here. Now I am going to take this into our deeper lunge. If you want to use your block, grab your block. We're going to start here. Maybe you tuck your toes under, maybe you don't. Fingertips go up. Squeeze the glutes of the back leg. Gentle twist towards your front leg. Fingertips go up. Now if you have your block, put your hand on your block. I'm using my fist today. Here it comes. Lift the back leg. Add a twist. Bring yourself down. Release the back leg. And we have the other side to go. Take the foot to the front. Tuck the toes or not. Fingertips go up. Squeeze the back glute. Hands twist, bring them down by your thigh. That should feel good. Fingertips reach up. Here comes fist or hand to the block. There's the lift of the back leg. And then the arm goes up, if you choose. Bring the arm down. Set the back knee down. Bring yourself into a seated position. You can bring yourself all the way through. Take the bottoms of the feet together. Butterfly bound angle. Add your stretch here. Bring yourself up tall. Slide your legs out in front. Here comes your hamstring stretch. Toes to the ceiling. Grab the floor. Pull your chest forward. As you exhale, reach the top of your head towards your feet. That's more of a lengthening. Bring yourself up. Slide your right leg in and over. We're going to stretch the outer hip, the outer glute. Hug the knee, sit up tall, add your twist. Bring yourself to the front. Leg goes out. Grab the mat. Take your hamstring stretch. Chest goes forward. Exhale. Top of the head reaches your toes. Bring yourself up. Bend the left leg. Bring it over. Here's the hug. Sit up tall. Add your twist. Bring yourself to the front. Open your legs up wide. There's your V. Little hinge forward. Get your inner thighs. Maybe you stay up higher. Maybe you take yourself lower. Here's the lift up. Figure 4. Ankle over. Give yourself a nice stretch through the outer hips. Wherever that is for you. You might have it up closer. You might have it further away. Relax that side. Take it over to the other side. Ankle over. You might be low. You might bring it up high. Just wherever it works for you. And then go ahead and release it. Take a couple windshield wipers just to chance. Loosen your hips up one more time. We are getting ready to make ourselves comfortable. I'm going to grab my block. I'm going to sit on my block. You might choose to kneel or sit on the floor. That works good too. The idea is be comfortable in the lower body. We need to stretch the upper body. Clasp your hands behind your back, and once you start, open up your chest. We did a lot of chest press, chest flies. Open up here. Relax the left arm down. Take the right arm behind. Drop your left shoulder. Neck stretch, but you're still in your shoulder and your chest. Lift the head. Relax the right arm. Take the left arm behind. Once you have that, then you would drop the ear. Lift the head. Now either take it fist to fist behind your back or reach for your elbows. You're going to add a little more stretch here. And then a little twist to the right and a little twist to the left. Okay, have you do that one more time. Twist to the right, twist to the left. Bring it to the center. Reach your arms up. Clasp your hands overhead. flip your palms towards the ceiling. As you exhale, open up between your shoulder blades. I'm going to have you slide the hands down. You can flip them back towards you. Open up to the upper back. Lean to the right. And now you lean to the left. Bring it to the center. Sweep the arms up. Flip your palms towards the ceiling. Open your arms up. Give yourself a big hug. Right arm on the bottom. If you want to lift your elbows, take a full eagle stretch here. Go for it. We open the arms. Here comes the other side. First, it's a hug. Then you could lift your elbows, or you could add the reach up. Open up your arms. Drop your arms by the thigh. Take a big shoulder roll. Take your hands to your lap. Look over your right shoulder. Stretch your neck. Look over your left shoulder. Look to the front. Drop your chin to your chest. Lift the chin to the ceiling. Look to the front. Big inhale. Reach up. There's your inhale. Exhale. Blow it out. We have 2 more of these. Take the inhale. And the exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Take it up. Exhale. Blow it out. And thank you very much.